Hello, hello. Oh, maybe not. Sorry about that. Hello, everybody. Oh, I appreciate you guys all being here. Good morning, Linda and Gina, Beth, Kendra, Rosanna. I appreciate you guys all being here. I appreciate you guys being here all week. Because yeah, it's a little different than Randee's, but I hope I didn't disappoint any of y'all. I hope you think I did a good job for her. Thank you, Rosanna. You haven't quite done that yet. I would appreciate it. Good morning, Beth. What was I going to say? I was going to say that I had an amazing time with you guys. I hope that you don't think that I let them down. Good morning, Tina. Happy Friday to you. I had fun getting to know some of you who I did not know before at last Thursday morning until now. And I've appreciated getting to know even the ones who I did know, getting to know them a little bit better, being able to share. Doing it along with the 28-day challenge was a little much because just for the 7 days I've done that plus the men's, that's 14 different designs. But I am a bit behind on them. Don't worry, I will get caught up this weekend. So good morning, Chris and Jenny. I'm glad you guys are all here. Thanks, Kendra. Thanks, Rosanna and Beth. You guys are sweet. Okay. Now you're going to have to hear me gush just a little bit because I know my husband is either listening to this now or he will on the replay. And tomorrow is our 27th anniversary. So I just want to let him know how much I love and appreciate him. He takes very good care of me. Things weren't always perfect in the last 27 years, but the last 5 to 6 have been great. And each day just gets better and better. And I'm so thankful to have him in my life. I'm thankful that we kind of grew up with each other. But that even when there were times that we weren't sure we were going to make it, it was never because either of us wanted to be with anybody else or had thoughts that anybody else would be better, because that's not true. And I absolutely adore him. I love him very much, and I just want him to know that. I appreciate the interest he's shown in this. He's getting to know the different gemstones. He went from wearing one plain leather bracelet to now he wears several at a time, wears necklaces now. It's been great. And he can even say, like, can you put this with that? What do you think about that combination? And so he's even getting active as far as all of that. And I greatly appreciated them all. So I love you, babe. I can't wait for the next 27 years. And I'll see you later today. But okay, sorry. Good morning, Mary and Lois. Good morning, Charlie. Oh, thank you, Charlie. I appreciate that. We're just going to finish up the project from yesterday, which I don't know how Randee leaves it out. There were so many times yesterday. I just wanted to finish it up and be done. Good morning, Chris and Sid. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate that. So there were several times I wanted to finish it up, but then I couldn't remember if we had decided on the wampum heart or the Amazon or amethyst. Why do I keep doing that? The amethyst heart. So I do remember that we were talking about alternating the flowers and the quatrefoils. So let's go down to the mat and see where we are. Okay, come on, focus. Okay, come on, you can do it. There we go. All right. So, I also have some, I think they're 6 petal or 5 petal little heart, blah, blah, blah. Little floral bead caps was what I was trying to say. I pulled out a little bit of chain in case we wanted to add chain at the end of this, and I pulled out a hook and eye clasp. So now, did we decide that we wanted to put amethyst underneath the, like, do amethyst, the wampum, and then amethyst again? I think that's where we were at, but yes. Oh, thank you, Linda. I appreciate that. Even if you're listening, it means a lot to me. Morning, Randee. I see you just popped in. Thank you to all who are saying congratulations. Yes, I adore him. So, um, all right, ladies. So we decided we wanted to alternate between the flower and the quatrefoil yesterday. But did we want the amazonite up top or amethyst? What is my issue? I cannot even say words this morning. I'm trying to find the ones that had like a bunch of blue in them because I know there was several. There's the ones with banding. Okay. Like I said, I think we decided on, there's the one with banding. Okay, there's those with banding. There's 3 more wampum right there. And then I think we are just about done picking those out. Pick up my poor turtles. Okay. Good morning, Becky. Alrighty, guys. Like I was saying, I remember that we decided we were going to alternate between the floral and the wampum, but I don't remember the rest. So sorry about that. I have the simple little floral bead caps that we can put on. I pulled out several different spacers that I thought could be good options. I really honestly do not remember if we decided to use the amethyst or not. I have little itty bitty saucer or like flat hematite, silver plated hematite. I've got itty bitty just sterling silver beads. And the fact that these cost 34 cents a piece. Oh, you can't even see them. They're itty bitties. So I guess I can just start playing around. I honestly don't remember. Let's see what the little flat spacer looks like. Because I know we need a silver ball to fit into the indentation at the bottom of this. Otherwise, it's not going to lay right. So I'll show you what I mean. So this is what it looks like on, and this is especially serious for the flowers because the flowers have more of an indentation, but you guys cannot see. Sorry. I think that I want I don't know that I want these. These aren't enough. Those are not enough for me this morning. I don't know why. I also have these little silver plated corrugated metal. But I think those might be too big. Maybe not. What do you guys think? Do you think this is too big for underneath? It will be a pricey necklace, but I'm hoping that at the end of this, you all think that it would be worth a pricey thing. I'm going to try just these itty bitties and see what that looks like. And then wrap these up so we can get this put together before I leave you all. Actually, this is what I'm going to do. Okay, I know the plan now. If we carefully stack these up together, it will give it a stacked bead cap look. Where's my hand right there? Come on, focus. See, it gives it a bit of a stacked effect. So I'm just trying to decide if I just want to go with the silver ball and the... No, I like the way that looks actually. Okay, so we're just going to go 2mm silver spacer, and then we're going to go with the itty bitties over here. And then, oh wait, I did that wrong. I need to put a flower spacer on first, or a flower bead cap on first. And then we'll just go in the reverse order as the bottom, where we're just, and you would think that the wraps would take care of the like stacking, but every time, come on my camera, every time I think it looks better and better. So I've tried to do it other ways, but it doesn't ever work out for me. Okay, and I'm going to assembly line style this, but I like to bend, there we go. Bend those over to help everything stay in place better than if I just put them down. Okay, we are going to go ball, silver spacer. So I understand now why Rosanna is like, oh, I had so much fun. I'm going to miss interacting with you guys, because I would, but not quite this early anymore. That was the only part of it that was difficult, was the getting up early enough to get things going. Come on. Sorry about that. No, I need to go up. There we go. Now I'll know where we need to be. Oh my goodness. Can you please stay on the wire? Apparently it cannot. This one does not want to be part of this stacked bracelet. It just wants to stay where it is. There we go. Why that was that hard, I do not understand, but it was. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to do 4 of the quatrefoil, or, yeah, 4 of the quatrefoil ones, and then 4 or 3 of 4 of the flowers. Wrong way, Heather. The teeny tiny saucers, these ones I got from Adabel. I can let you know. If you're talking about the other ones I'm not using, the hematite ones, those I got at Bernie's. So yeah, if you guys think we showed a lot of hematite on the last live sale, just wait. He literally has almost the entire wall on one side is all hematite spacers. I need to do a tour of Bernie's, and I know that a couple of you have asked me to do so, and I just honestly keep forgetting to do so. Well, I'll tell Steve because he can remind me. I want to go in and do... Oh my goodness, why is nobody paying attention today? Nobody wants to cooperate. Can we please get in place? Yes, there we go. 1, 2, 3. This is 3. Right there. And I like to use just the tippy top. I don't like, oh, Heather. Should we just start over? Goodness gracious. I don't know why things are being so difficult for me today. Three and 4, one more. Silver. Silver. There we go. Now we're, at least I thought we were. Where's my other quatrefoil? Oh, it's already put together right there. Okay, so now we're going to the flower. This is the one I need to see how it looks. Yeah, I like that. Okay. I wasn't sure if I would like. Why I sound like an old man right now, I have no idea. An old man or an old lady that smoked way too long. Half of the latter is true. I did smoke way too long. But every day after just keeps getting better and better and better, guys. It took me a long time to quit. And I will tell you that I think the patches and the blind dose, like the nicotine dose on the vapes, again, I don't think you're not at quitting until you do not take a drag off of a cigarette. And I think that those tools are just one more thing to get addicted to. I don't know. I see the same as far as pull-ups go. I don't know how anybody expects a baby or a young toddler to know the difference between a wet diaper and a wet pull-up. I think it's just an in between. I don't think it's any different. I think it's another way for people to make money off of moms and whatnot, and it's not right. But yes. It's an Adabel. It's on Amazon. I can send the link after. I'll go and post it in the description below. I love getting beads from that specific company, and I have never been disappointed with price, quality, or the quantity of any of my orders. I have been happy with every single one. There we go. Okay, and this is my 4th flower, so now we can just start wrapping these up and then attaching them to each other. Oh, and we need to work on the focal. Would you stop already? Goodness. It does not want to let me wrap this loop. I will probably have to fix because they're not going the same direction right now. But I have gotten gemstones from that company. I've gotten findings. I've gotten all kinds of things. And like I said, I've never been disappointed. It's a great little company. They charge really good rates for things. So even if, even though it is on Amazon, it's great quality. Off to the side of the loop. There we go. And I most definitely am going to have to straighten all of my loops to make sure they're on the facing the same direction. Cooper! Cooper! My one male is outside of the bedroom door from this one, and I have a female and he. Oh, speaking of, we have puppies. At the time that I started the live, Sutton, stop. We had 3 as of when I walked in here, so I'm excited. Here, let me look it up and I'll show you guys. Trying to find it. Let's see. Those are cubes. Let's pin the hole. Stop! You guys are driving me crazy. I'm looking for. For some reason, they're not coming up. I'm going to have to look it up after, guys, because it's taking way too long, and I'm not having any, it's not going good. So I will look it up afterwards, you guys, and I will go and find where I and share the link. Cooper, that is enough. I don't know why they're like this when they're in heat. They get awfully feisty with each other. Awfully feisty with each other. And I don't know why. Sutton, come here. Sutton, come. Okay, that is enough. Oh, I did not get that one on. Try that. Does anybody have any big plans for the weekend? Summer vacay's coming up. Our next vacay is not really a vacay. It's just us going to see our daughter and hubby and Selena. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4 flowers. 1, 2, 3. Where's the 4th quatrefoil? Oh, it's right there. There. All right, let's trim these off and tuck them in, and we'll be good to go. I will tell you that when I cut off my ends, I can get in there pretty good. And then there's not a whole heck of a lot to tamp down. And again, I feel like that's because I'm off to the side and not across where the loops are. Why is this so far down today? Sorry. Hopefully that didn't make everybody sick. Cooper! Enough! Mom, you're not on camera. I know, I'm getting there. Sorry. All right. Ramsey, it's just Brock. Stop, you guys. I don't know why you guys are all acting like this today. See, that's another reason to love my husband. I called my son and told him to come in and tell me I wasn't on camera. I'm sorry, guys. Ugh. There's that one. Oh, this one didn't get wrapped up either. Doo-doo-doo. For those of you who just came in, I'm going to show that to again because I just was not on camera. I don't know why the camera is down so low. Okay, cut this one. And then we'll just be... Ow. That did not feel good. Mm-mm-mm. I forgot I was probably going to have to do that with several of them. Cooper, enough! I hope they're not getting your guys' dogs going. If they are, I apologize. They're just being ridiculous today for some reason. My hubby must be stuck at the shop if he saw I wasn't on camera. Stop! Married puppies are being born, so there's... Yes, exactly. Yeah, there were 3 little Shih Tzu babies as of when I came in here to record with you guys. There were 3 puppies at that point, so I will have to go check. Be sure. Okay, those are straight, those are straight, those are straight. These ones are not. Cooper! So all I'm doing is just twisting these so that they line up one with the other. Okay, now we can finally... Oh, we got to do our focal. Okay, so we have our wampum heart. Oh, I hope everything is good as it should be and that you have a wonderful weekend, Becky. Thank you. Oh, no, Cooper isn't the dad. So I think it's him being mad that he's not the dad. I'm trying to turn this so my face isn't like looking off to the center. Okay. So I cut jump rings in 18 gauge and 20 gauge because I wasn't sure which one would fit through the hole on the wampum shell. Should we just go let it shine on its own and then start connecting the links? I'm hoping that the 18 gauge will fit in here. And I think it should. Luckily, it's not a small hole. It's just more the angle that matters. I may not have a large enough jump ring. Come on. Okay, well, this one is not big enough, and I really don't want to lose this wampum. So, come on, just come out of there. All right, so that size wasn't big enough. So let me grab my bell making pliers because I put down my 6-step and cannot find them anywhere. Because, that would just be. Why would. I don't know why I do that. I'm just warming up the wire, guys. I only need one, but I figured I'd show. So all I'm going to do is put the wire in between the two bales. I'm going to wrap around the larger of the two. And I'm going to wrap. And I always do 2 full with a little bit over. And if I can get the spacing as I'm going along, it's better. If not, I use Samantha Latimer's trick where she puts, I'll show you, she will take like a piece of wire like this. Go ahead and take the rep loop off. Like this, she will bend it like that. And then she will put it between the first 2 links, and then she just goes all the way down, and it basically just does this effect just at a smaller point. But like I said, Samantha Latimer has a great tool for this. I don't know if my flush cutters will cut this thick. If you have the double flush cutters, yeah, see, I didn't think it would. This is a really sharp angle, so I'm going to do that. The other end is flush. Now I will come up. I need to check the ends on this other one because I think I just sent them the wrong way. Yeah, I did. Okay, you're going to open this up wider and hope that now that it's bigger, I can get it through the wampum right. So I'm just going to open that as far as I can. Come on, really? There we go. Did it. Success, except for this. Oh, that needs to be trimmed. That's why. I don't know why that wasn't cutting properly, but close it up nice and tight. And then I don't know if you're going to be able to see it because it's silver, but it's a nice tight closure that's in there. Okay. And then I'm just going to use some little silver plated 3mm or sterling silver jump rings. Sorry, these aren't plated ones. These are the good ones because, again, I'm using the wampum. So the only part that's not sterling silver is going to be the little, this right here, the jumper right there, because I don't have sterling silver in 18 in 18 gauge. That's what we're saying. Let's start with one of those. And then we will do the same on the other side. Let me see. Is that going to work or do I need a... I don't know how I like that, guys. Hold on. We might have to think of an alternative way to wrap that so that I don't have like my little itty bitties. Cooper, enough. I think once I get these first ones attached, I'll be able to see. But I think I'm going to need to, I'm going to need to put something going in the opposite, like connection going in the opposite way so that it can see where it is. Stop. You guys are driving me batty. I'm trying to salvage those jump rings, but I don't know if they will be. Okay, so I think once we have this one on, we can do a smaller loop like this right here, just to make it so there's another connection point going in the proper direction. And it's not flush. And I don't think it's going to need to be very big, so I'm going to use the smaller of these two on here and go just past 2 wraps. I'm going to go this way, cut it off the spool, cut that in flush, sorry. Oh, no, I don't need to. Yeah. And then I'm just going to go just past the end there, but not on the end, as we don't want it to damage our flush cut. Okay, there we go. I have a spare just in case I need it, but I don't think I will. Okay, where's Cooper? Stop. That one looks... Oh, here it is. I was like, that one, the straight, it has more of a straight instead of a circular. Alrighty. Okay, now we should be able to do this and it will look correct. Which I'm going to play with those later. Okay. Let's try this again. Open the jump ring, go through the top, attach one of my links, close it up. That is much better. Much better. Woohoo. Okay, good. I wish I didn't have to put that extra little loop on, but it's okay. We are moving past it so that we can finish this, because I won't be here another day to finish it if I don't do it today. Come on. We're going to put you on first. And then we're going to go through the smaller of the two. I'm not on camera again. Sorry. There we go. He's usually here when I record these, so he can come in and tell me when I'm off camera, but he's at work. Okay, and then we're going to go with the flower link. I think I forgot to wrap this one right here. I just realized that. Also, when you're doing it, you want to make sure that you're obviously facing them all in the right direction. Okay. This way. Are these on backwards, or is it just the way it's laying? Just the way it was laying. Okay. So real quick, I need to fix this one. and do wrap up the last of the other, which where is the wire that I used to that for? I don't know, but I will just cut off another one real quick. Double flush cutters. Boop. So this is how I do my wrap loops. I do a 90-degree angle, and then I face the pliers towards me. Then I go up, over, and down, turn it to where they're now facing the bottom, and go around. Then I'm going to take them off, and I'm going to wrap it up. Because I cut this or bent it a little low, I'm just going to have to rock this into place. With small little things, I'm going to stick my round nose pliers in again just to kind of make sure that that hole is round and not flush at any point in time. And then on these, I did one of these little silver balls, one of the little sterling silver. I'm going to need two of those. That's right. The flower. Then the flower. Why is this one not going on? Probably because I used thicker wire. Dang it. I just realized I used the wrong gauge of wire. I used 20 gauge instead of 22 gauge. So now it doesn't want to cut or wrap as well. So you see how I'm having to like pick up one set of tools and then put it down to go to the next set of tools? That's what we mean. That's why assembly line is so nice, because you're doing each step one at a time. So you're not picking up and putting down, picking up and putting down. So if you ever hear someone say that, that's why we do it assembly line style, to avoid that. That's good. Let's see. Aw, thank you, Ginny. Why can I not talk today? Another flower, but going the other way. Facing down, my other little saucer, which got flipped off the table somehow, or I picked it up and put it back in with its siblings. Okay, here we go. And yes, I think you guys are right. I think it is the fact that there are puppies being born, so everybody's on, like, everybody's being real high strung. Plus, Cooper is my little 5-pound Maltipoo. He thinks he's a Rottweiler or like a St. Bernard or something. A bigger dog than what he is. Cooper, come here. Cooper, what are you doing? There we go. Nip off the ends. Nice and tight, and then go in and tuck it in. Okay. There we go. Now we have that part done, so we can go back to assembling. My black pliers. What's next? Next is the quatrefoils. And if I want them to face the same way, I need to go in that way and then close it up. Can you please lay right? Is this flower not facing the right direction? Probably not. That could be the whole issue right there in a nutshell. Or the nut outside of the shell being me. Okay, so if I have it that way, and I want it to come, you want to face colors with colors, is the way I learned how to do this. And I'll show you what I mean by that. Though I did it wrong just a minute ago. So all you're going to want to do is match color to color, because then see, like that, so both are the middle, because when it pulls up you want the same color facing outwards. And so then, come on, it lays straight. But I might have to fix these. I'm kind of annoyed right now because I don't know if that one is crooked or backwards or just laying the wrong way. So I'm going to finish this up and figure that out real quick. The last. Are you kidding me? I did 2 flowers in a row. Are you guys all yelling at me? Ugh. See, now this one looks like the quatrefoil's going the wrong way. I'm not sure. Attach the last of the wampums, which will be the... Oh, I have to take this one apart. I forgot. Sorry, I'm so scatterbrained today, you guys. The dogs have me like going crazy. Huh. I don't understand multi-tools either. I have seen where, come on, Turquoise Street, Brittany Chavez, she uses them, and I don't know how she does so. The multi-tools, that is like a skill in and of itself. I feel like, Heather, why do you keep opening jump rates? You need to fix this one first. There we go. Get the split up at the top. Okay. Take this one off. And then we're going to fix this one. Yes, color to color. And then there's one more flower, but I need to figure out which ones are going the wrong way and which ones are in fact going... Yeah, so this flower is on backwards. So that needs to be fixed. And I will fix the rest of them in just a second. I'm going one at a time. Okay, so yes, now these are backwards. Hello, had that upside down. That's why it fell. Okay, so which one do I need to grab on this one? Right here. And again, we're going to put color to color so that it lays right. That color to color thing has helped me line up like necklaces like this so much easier. I know that not all things are going to have yeah, see this one is this one right? No, I don't think it is. Okay. Ugh. I should have been using that tip more than I just did. So I might have to change a couple of these. And now we're going to do color to color. And check it again before I put on the last. Okay, so does this one need to be turned? Yes. And then I will put the last one on after I fix this last little one. I cannot see the splits today. And I just messed up that jump ring. So I will get another one. It's times like this where rounding up when we are figuring out the price per bead comes into play because the difference, like the added part, it covers broken beads. It covers like messing up sterling silver, jump rings. It gets, don't even, you are the right way. Stop it. Or are you, man? This is going to drive me nuts, you guys. I do not understand why I'm having such a hard time putting this necklace together. The dog's got me like all messed up, and now I can't figure out what's right from left. This, yes, that should be it. Yes. I do not understand what is going on. I just twist the wire to turn them. Oh, you're not talking about me. Yes, Brittany Chambers is the only one I know. I don't know how she flips with them as fast as she does either. Okay, so if we have this way, why is it backwards? I could have swore this is the one we just flipped. Yes, I know now why it looked flipped. This one has the most color on the back and the more white on it. So I'm trying to get it to where the more purple is facing outward. But there was purple on it and on the back, unlike the rest of these beads. Okay. Does this need to be turned or not? I cannot tell to save my life today. Okay, this one is not twisted. It's fine. This one is wrong. I'm having to open and close jump rings more than I'd like to, and it's just a mess. Can you please stay the right direction long enough for me to test this? Okay. Now, if we pull this up like that, it's right. It's right. This one isn't in tight. This is what is doing it. This is what's causing my headache, and I just realized it. It is going the right direction. The flower's just spinning around because I didn't want to wire wrap over the bottom in fear of breaking them. So that's all it is. Oh, why was I not realizing that sooner? Hello, hello, wake up. All right then. Okay, so this is on. We are going to have to add some chain to it though because it's not long enough. But let's go ahead and measure it real quick. Completely freak out my my camera by doing so. Okay, we're just under 5 inches. That's 10 inches. I would say we're probably going to need 10 more inches of chain. So I have this diamond cut silver plated necklace or chain. So let me measure this out real quick and then we'll cut it in half. I love this chain. It's so pretty and slinky, and I like that word too. I'm sure if you guys couldn't already tell, I love the like slinky look of stuff. Okay, come down. And we just need to cut right there. This little one in the middle. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. We're going to employ some more of these in order to hook them onto the necklace. I can't believe it was just the bead was just spinning that whole time. How did I not see that? I'm sorry. The beads were just twisting. And then I have my good old trusty hook and eye clasp. They're beetle on. They are very nice. I love to use them. They're very easy to put on. And I hadn't shown you guys how it does in fact lay flat, even if even if you use the inside loop. That's what I'm trying to say. Even if you use the inside loop, once I attach this, you decide to go on the inside one, this will lay flat up against the back of your neck, up on your arm, whichever one you choose. And I know you guys, I am putting the clasp on the opposite side. If somebody were to order this and want it the other way around, all they would have to do is tell me and I would fix it. And since so many of you brought it up, I'd probably ask just to be on the safe side, which they preferred. Okay. How long did that bead spinning? Oh, I thought we were way over time. Okay, so I'll show you what I mean. Even if you use this in a blanket, in a bracelet, and you use the inside loop, you can see that it still lays flat, regardless of which of these you use, it lays flat. So it's one of the reasons that I love this, because you get about a 1/4 inch of an extension that you can add right there. Or if you add on this loop, you can then hang dangles from the inside. Either way, it's going to be pretty. Now, let me get these all twisted the right way. Now that I know that was the issue, and it's an issue I might have to go back and fix. Because I am a perfectionist like that, especially for the price that I will have for this. All right, let's make sure you guys can see everything. And there we go. We're going out with a bang with the wampum. But yes. What are you going to do with the crystals you wrapped yesterday? Oh, you mean these ones right here? I'm going to go in and put them back in because I messed up. Thank you so much. I was going to have to fix these anyway, so it's fine. But yes, I wouldn't have had to do any of that had I been paying attention. Oh, goodness. Thank you, Linda. I completely forgot about these. I'm going to have to go in and see. Or maybe these just become a separate necklace altogether. I can't believe I didn't put those on. Well, guys, I just appreciate all you guys helping me get through this week. It was quite a thing, but yes. Yes, Randee will be back on Monday. It will be great. Thank you guys for showing me grace during this week or 7 days where I was taking over. Hopefully I'm giving it back to her in the same condition as she left me with it, and go from there. I have not posted this yet, but I have recorded it. This is one of the men's bracelets I'm doing, and this is all labradorite. This coin has the prettiest flash on both sides. Here, I'm going to take myself out of solo lay and show you real quick. You see all that pretty flash with the barrels, and then these are buffalo horn, and those are faceted hematite discs, which I just love, and all the pretty blue flash that's in here. I'm not gonna lie, Beth, I so wanted to steal a few of your the kyanite. Oh, you guys, that is a piece that I cannot wait to see it, Beth. It's going to be stunning. She is creating a beautiful piece, guys. And I don't know why I never thought to do it. Probably because I haven't ever seen kyanite at that high of a grade. But they are stunning, and they are the same color as the blue flash that you get in labradorite. I cannot wait to see what she makes of them. It's going to be stunning. But you're welcome, Mary. All right, ladies. Glad that you liked everything. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody. I know that I will. And I have a live sale this next Wednesday night, and it starts at like 6:15 my time. So 7, 8, 9 on the respective time zones. And I will also have my live on Sunday night, Beating Besties. And I think that's all I need to tell you about. But anyways, love you guys. As always, have a wonderful weekend and happy beating.